Hello ladies and gentle ladies, welcome back to another stream. Yes, we are 6 minutes late. I honestly was not looking at the time and I completely forgot. So yeah, but we're here. So yeah, I think we'll just get straight into it. On and that off. Well, I wasn't 6 minutes late, actually. I was 5 minutes late. It doesn't really make a difference, but yeah. I wasn't looking at the time, okay? We're here now. Anyways, so between the last stream and now, I actually don't remember where we were at in the last stream, to be honest, but either way, did we have heat pipes in the last stream? I don't think so. So or maybe we did, but we have heat pipes now anyways, and they all kind of work. You can see, for example, if I do that, the entire heat network will go ahead and recalculate and reset itself and whatever. If I remove this one, then it will go down to 23. I don't know why this one's at 50, possibly because I don't know actually why that one's at 50. Very interesting. Hello 7410, welcome to the Stream Elements is here again. I don't know why it's here or where it's come from, but apparently we have that now. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this one. It's actually kind of weird. This one too, actually. And this one. How weird. I think it's probably been putting heat into this, my guess. Because this is the fractional distillation tower. So this now does have a heat storage, so it's probably putting heat into there, which is why it's being a little bit weird. But yeah, so I haven't done a huge amount since the last stream, to be honest. I've kind of just got it all. Oh, I converted all of the heat to use doubles instead of longs. I did that. I also made it so all of the pipe networks are now per world instead of instead of just, you know, single world. Apart from that, didn't do much else. Let's see what happens if I do that again. Interesting. I don't know why it's doing this. I think what it's maybe doing if I do that. Look at this. These are all 23. That's very weird. That's quite weird. I think possibly the code that is putting the heat into these is possibly not working correctly. I think that's probably what's going on here. It's probably, what it's probably doing, what I think it's doing is it's trying to insert into itself. So I think instead of it inserting into here, I think what it's probably doing is it's inserting into here. Hence this has double or kind of more than double the surrounding ones. I think that's what's happening. That would make sense to me. Sure, so that's probably what's going on here. And I don't think this even has heat, does it? Or it might, but we don't know how much heat it has. So what are we going to be doing today? Well, today, I don't really know, actually. My original plan today was to go through some of the to-dos and get them done. but I've had a look through them and they're like things that we can't really do at the moment. Like kind of all of these are things that we can't really do. Or at least we probably could, but it's like a lot of work to do these things. I mean, these are easy, but I can do those whenever. That's not that important. I was thinking we'd instead add sodium aluminate, and then we can kind of continue this whole system. Instead of it going from bauxite slurry to lava, or bauxite slurry to, yeah, lava and then lava to water, we'll do it bauxite slurry to sodium aluminate, or to dirty sodium aluminate, and then from dirty sodium aluminate to sodium aluminate. I think that's probably a better thing that we can do this stream. So yeah, let's just do that. So we're gonna have to register a fluid. Always interesting, to say the least. Yeah, so basically just gonna need to copy all of this. Good evening, Romeo. Welcome to the stream. I am all right today. Yeah, things are okay. Today's agenda is, yeah, I think we're just going to continue with the whole system. Maybe we'll move on to the next machine as well, which is, I'm gonna have to check what it is. The crystallizer. Yes, that will be interesting. That'll be very interesting. Hello Alex, welcome to the stream. So yes, we're gonna want oh my god, what? Dirty, oh my god, I cannot type. Sodium, oh my god, how can I not type? Dirty sodium aluminate fluid, or should I call it dirty sodium aluminate fluid or solution? I think we'll get rid of the solution. I'm not sure we really need. So this will be the still, and to be honest, I'll just let Copilot do the rest. Oh, what's happened there? Okay, there we go. So these are complaining just because these don't exist, so that should be fairly easy to do. So we'll just change this to dirty sodium aluminate fluid. Nice, so this will just be that. This will be that, not that. That. That's fine, that's fine. This needs to be the bucket, which is that. This needs to be that. And that's it. All of the rest should be fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it for adding a fluid. Obviously we need texture, but that's like not that important. And then I need to do the same thing again for the normal sodium aluminate. Which I think that's a fluid. I should actually check first. Yes, so it will be, because we'll also have yeah, so it will output sodium aluminate fluid and then red mud, which is going to be an item. So we're going to have to add red mud too. But that's fine. So let's go with a sodium aluminate fluid. That's going to need to then be that. 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 And that. I feel like we can probably maybe create a method to do this. I think we can probably do that. So what is the fluid data? Oh, right. Yeah. Might have to use this as well. Hello, Ilya. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Let's create a fluid registry object. I don't know. And then we're just going to store some stuff in here. So we're going to want a... How do you want to do this, actually? Let me just look at the fluid here. So this extends flowable fluid. Okay, interesting. In your fluid class, there's a crude oil reference? There is? Oh, there is. I thought I changed that. I could have sworn I changed that, unless I... No, I didn't change it in here. Is your mixer going to process the bauxite? So, the way it works is... First, you grind the raw bauxite, which will turn it into like a crushed bauxite or something, bauxite powder maybe, something like that. I haven't really decided. And then you're going to mix that with sodium hydroxide in the mixer, which will give you bauxite slurry. And then in the digester, you'll put in bauxite slurry and you'll get dirty sodium aluminate, which is a fluid. And then you put that in the filter, which I think I called the clarifier, which will turn it into sodium aluminate, just plain sodium aluminate. Plus, it's going to output red mud as well. And then what we're going to be probably doing today is we're going to put that into the crystallizer, which is going to turn that into alumina hydrate, and then also some byproduct, which I'm not sure what the byproduct is, to be honest, but we'll have to look that up when we come to it. How can I make this work? I need to somehow find a way oh, and then after that it also has to go in the calciner. That sounds really weird to say. I'm not sure if that's how you say it. But yeah, it then needs to do that, which turns the alumina hydrate into alumina. And then it has to go through the whole the other process. Is it? I don't want to say it because I think it might not be what I think it is. I'm gonna check. Because I know there's two processes, and this one is the Bayer process. Yes, that's it. The whole Herold. Yeah, that one. We'll have to do that one afterwards. Yeah, 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 that stuff, which I think is going to be quite fun. Okay, this might be fine. So I'm gonna have in here. I actually don't know how to do this. I want to make this kind of abstract. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this an Industria fluid. And I'm gonna have to have some kind of like supplier of a fluid, which is going to be the flowing. I guess steel first makes more. Steel supplier and then also a flowing supplier. And then we also need the bucket. So a private final supplier of item. The bucket. And then also the block. Well, is the block just a block or is it like a... Yeah, as far as this is concerned, it's just a block, so that's fine. Okay, so then I can just do that. That. This can just be that. And then this can just be this dot block supplier dot get. And what's wrong with this? Oh, because these don't have the super. Right. I didn't consider that, to be honest. I guess these still need that. Sure. I don't know that this is going to work, to be honest, but we'll try. So we're going to have the Industria fluid dot still, which is going to be the still and then the flowing. And we're going to have a bucket. And then we're also going to have a block. It's basically just going to be a record. So can I just add that to a record? There we go. Okay. So then I think what I should be able to do in here is just do a public static, not that, fluid registry object, which will be register fluid. Okay, and then my idea is that I basically just like do this, but in here. And it might work. So industrial fluid dot still. You see, the problem is it requires these suppliers, and I'm not sure how to get the suppliers. I mean, can I just set them all to be null? Like, what if I do this, right? And then if I do still is equal this, and then do supplier still. Yeah, you can't do that because they're not final. There must be a way to do this. Wait, I did this in Forge, which I know is Forge, but it should be maybe the same. I go to my GitHub. Does anyone know what version it was that I did fluids? I have a feeling it was 1.20. It was not 1.20. Always make an atomic reference. That would work, yes. Yeah, that would work. yeah, if I made it an atomic reference, that's actually a very good idea. If I do an atomic reference of still, it'll be still, and then that, and then yeah, it probably was 1.19 actually. So this then is the bucket and the fluid block. But then in here I can just do that. And these can be final, but I have to make them. And then it needs block and bucket, or is it the other way around? It's the other way around. What's wrong with this? Why is it complaining? Required type atomic reference. Oh, right, because I need to do still.set. Oh, I can even do that. Look how much simpler that is. And then the same thing here. And same thing there. That uses blocks.water, but that's fine because that's not a problem. But then I can just do that. It should work. I think the music is too loud, isn't it? A little bit quieter. And then in theory, I can, well, crude oil, yeah, I can get rid of crude oil too. So I can just hopefully yeet this. Get rid of all of these. And then just have a fluid registry object, crude oil. Diesel. That's funny. That's funny that it wants to try and do diesel. We haven't got that far yet. We'll do that eventually. Then it was dirty aluminum. And then it was just normal sodium aluminum. Yeah, what I'm using is GitHub Copilot. Someday I'm not going to be able to use it anymore because it's going to run out, but for now I can still use it for free, so here we are. It just saves me time, really. So I'll take it. I'll take the wins. What's so this is fine. I just need to do. Oh, right, I see. So it's complaining because it doesn't. Oh. So it just needs flowing and then also still. But the free tier only has limit. It does? I don't think it does. Oh, unless I'm not on the free tier. I'm probably not on the free tier because I'm a student. So then still and flowing. Okay. Still flowing. Still flowing. And then this is that's still flowing. get default. There we go. Am I not using this registry lookup? I'm kind of surprised. Fair enough. Does that build? Let's check if that builds. I think that's not going to build because I think I haven't done the client stuff. I could be wrong. Oh, there's data gen I haven't done. That makes sense. So we'll just do block and buckets. Okay. There's also the model here. Block and also the... I wouldn't recommend using AI for the actual coding. I do it just because I have access to it. If I didn't have access to it, then I wouldn't probably even consider it. Because you will find, if you're not careful, and this is kind of what I say to everyone, if you're not careful, you'll find it will very much take over and it will try to write all of your code for you. And you'll probably give in quite often. You gotta make sure that you use it as like autocomplete instead of code generate. Even though it will definitely try to do both. Right, so I need to do those things now anyways that I just did, but I also need to do them for the other one. So yeah, we're also gonna want the other one, the I've already forgotten. Dirty sodium aluminum. Data. I have a tag for it, but I don't really need a tag. Oh, I actually do. Okay, I guess we're creating a tag for it then. Tag key of fluid is dirty. Eight. And then we're also going to want sodium aluminum. And it's basically going to be the exact same stuff as this one. But I can't reuse it because it is going to... Eventually, I'm going to have to add particles for it. So that means not using ash and hearts. But yeah. Okay. To be honest, actually, I'm just gonna say common fluid data. And then I'm gonna yoink them like that. And I'm gonna just add a to-do here somewhere. Change particle. Like that. And then I also need to do the attribute. So I've got the viscosity set to 7,500. I honestly have no idea what the viscosity of like sodium aluminate will be, to be honest. It also like doesn't really matter. So I'm gonna actually just do once again common fluid attributes. And hopefully... Nice. I was kind of hoping Copilot would know what I want. Which it did, which is nice. I also need to do the data gen as well. So let's... Here. We don't have block loot tables, don't have block tags. We have lang though. So I'm actually just going to steal these and I'm going to put them... I need to organize this lang. Hopefully, yeah. Nice. Stop using Copilot, it got annoying. That's fair enough. I will stop using it once it runs out. I'm definitely not paying for it, so... Whoa, it's gone straight to molten. That's crazy. We haven't got to molten stuff yet, and I'm not honestly sure how I'm gonna do them. Like if I just register it as a fluid, or do I register it as like a separate thing? I don't know. I haven't got that. Yeah, see, the good thing about it is that I can just choose to like disable it, and sometimes I very much do that because it's nice to figure things out on your own rather than having it do everything. But when I'm doing things like this, which is effectively just writing boilerplate, there's zero purpose in me doing this myself, you know. So I'm perfectly fine with it doing this for. Okay, let's I don't know why I built. I didn't need to do that. I meant to run data gen. I'll actually do the client stuff first though. So I'm in here and I think it's in, well, we need to do this, not this. We need to do, well, we need to do this, but I was more thinking we need to do this. So it really wants me to add diesel, huh? I mean, I will add diesel at some point, but we haven't quite got there yet. So okay, now it knows I want. Okay. Oh, that's probably actually, but oh well. At some point I'm gonna have to do textures for those as well. I don't know how people do textures for fluids, I will be honest. That is way beyond my expertise. I can just about do item textures. I can very barely do block textures. But fluid textures are just like a zero. Can't do it. So we'll have to see when it... Right, am I missing any? Yes. So the very important thing. I need to come into the... Oh god. Data gen recipe. Here we go. Yeah, animated makes it even harder. Like even if it wasn't animated, I think I would really struggle. But the fact that it's animated makes it so much harder. So what I wanted to add was the recipe. So instead of basically outputting lava, I need to output fluid in it dot dirty sodium illuminate, and that's going to be still. And then this one is going to take in fluid in it dot dirty sodium aluminate. And this one is going to output fluid in it dot sodium aluminate. And this outputs cobblestone currently, but it needs to not output cobblestone. It needs to output red mud. We'll say that it has a... Did I not add a way to add like an additional chance? I thought I did. Huh. I guess I can do not uniform. Is it uniform? It is uniform. I'll say between 1 and 3. I don't know if that's realistic. It's almost certainly probably not, but I'm not worried about making the recipe realistic anytime soon. So let's add red mud. Which is equal to red mud. And now I actually need to do the things for that as well. So I need to do translation builder add item init dot red mud. Nice. And then I need to do the model provider. Yep, and I can do the item model generator dot register item init dot red mud. Nice. And there's no like recipe for that, at least not yet. Let's go ahead and run data gen. Ah yes, MC Live is indeed tomorrow, isn't it? I think it's 7 PM for me. Yeah, I think it was at 7 PM tomorrow. I think. I could be wrong. I actually don't really remember. Okay, let's run the game, and I don't really know what we're gonna test, but we're, I guess, gonna just test that like it exists. And like, yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, if I put ready for a new tree type, new biome, and new mob, yeah, that's probably all it is. They have done there's like a water thing, right? There's supposedly like some new water mechanic or something. I don't know what that's about. It's probably not anything special. It's probably just hyped up for no reason. So let's see. This should output, in theory. Where'd it go? Oh. That has that gone into here, or where has that gone? It shouldn't have done that. Wait, actually, why do these pipes have things in them? That's not right. Oh god. Oh, I definitely done something wrong here. Double cannot be cast to long. Double and long. Huh? Transfer a fraction, A of amount. Oh, you can't do that? Interesting. Right. We'll have to come back to that. Is this here client side? I think this is just... Yeah. What is going on here? But apparently there's nothing in these fluid pipe. Oh, you know what's probably happened? I reckon that exception has stopped it from ticking. So I think, in fact... Is that what's happened? Remove pipe. No, that's not in... Ick. Interesting. I wonder why... So this has fluid, but this doesn't have anything? If you have double D, then you can do D dot long. Yes, but I don't know if it's a long. I can't just make it a long because that's going to break things. Because it needs to be converted to A, and A is not going to be a long. I think I can probably do what I had before, which was to do A of number amount. Maybe? Either that or I'll need to make some kind of like static method to like do it. That's the other option. And let's see if it still errors or not. Huh. Oh, things are going weird, huh? Thinks there's still pipes here? Interesting. There's definitely something horribly wrong. Okay, well... Maybe pass a function of double E? Oh, I hate that so much. But I think that is probably what I'm gonna have to do, isn't it? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Okay. Function... Oh, what is that? Not correct. Function of double... or call it that. that, 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 and then I just need to do this dot amount converter dot apply amount, and then I need to do the same here. I think. Do I need to do the same here? Or can I just do that? I can't do that, but I think this is fine. And this isn't ideal, but it'll be fine. And then I just need to fix all of these. So I need to say double draw. Long number 0. It doesn't? Are you sure? Well, there isn't really a solution to that. Are you sure that doesn't work? I don't have an easy way to test it. Okay, actually, I kind of do. It's not. Or the 0 of A in a private final fill. Oh. Okay, actually, I can do that without passing it in. Alright. Because I can have a 0 amount. And I can actually, in here, where do I put that? I put that before is blank. So I can actually put that, which will work. But actually, that isn't terrible. That could have been worse. Now, comparison doesn't work with like numbers, right? So I can't do like, yeah, I hate that. Can you not do like, this is why Java needs operator overloading. Because not being able to do this is kind of crazy. But sure, I think that. Okay. I can't hotspot that. I don't know why I tried. I mean, there's probably a better way of doing this without having this whole A value. I also don't need. Nice. But like, I don't know how. Because they need to return A. Like, they can't always just return long. Some of them will have to return a double. There's probably a solution. I don't know. Okay, something horrible has gone wrong. Huh. I've broken everything. Did I change something with this? Let's see what the last thing I changed with this pipe network. So... yeah, I moved this to transfer utils, but that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, the problem is actually most likely with this, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. It's actually on this side. Even though it doesn't connect. Wait, what the hell is going on? What the hell is happening? Do I need to revalidate this network? I might need to revalidate the entire network. Okay. I think I need to revalidate the entire network. So what I will do, I will just come into data. Not data. Saves data. If I delete the DAT file, and then I load back in, and then just basically go through. Why? Why has that not revalidated the network? What? What? There's no DAT file. In here? Oh, it's in here. How weird. Yeah, that's weird. I don't know. I didn't know it did that. Okay. So it needs to be deleted from there. I guess from there. And then if I go back in the world, it will find there's no data, and it should. What? Where is the data? Where is the data? Nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. There's nothing in it. Does anyone know where the data is stored? I was very sure that that would like... Yeah, I'm nothing like in here. Put a breakpoint and clear all the data and load. That would work too, yeah. Sure, I'll do that. So let's do... where can I do that? I can do that in... here somewhere. Type network manager. Get... Sure, I'll just do this. I'll do manager.clear. I can't clear because I don't have a way to do that. I mean, actually, I can do this. and then do that. You can evaluate stuff about... Oh, that's true. You're right. So if I do this, and next, 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 so I need it to be enabled. So let's do that, and then let's do that. There you go. Yeah, it just needed revalidating. Somehow it obviously just like corrupted, or I don't know exactly what happened, but let's just check that, like, if I now do that, yeah, okay. So it was just being weird. Okay, so this is producing bauxite slurry. We want to see what the output is going to be. So it did output it, but it's not. No, this one's still being weird. Look at this. It's not going to here. I'm so confused. There must be... Oh, no, there can't be two networks here. No, look, there is. It's being weird. Yep, even with this one right here, it's not going into here. No, corners don't split networks, because otherwise these would be broken too. And yet these are perfectly fine. All of these corners are fine. Look, the problem is the network is for some reason just duplicated here, and I don't know why. I'll run it again. We'll do it again. So let's see what manager is. The manager is fluid. Okay. We're going to do that. And then we're going to press play. All the fluid networks are gone. Okay. I'm going to place these fluid pipes down first. Actually, I reckon... You see... That's weird. And the weird thing is that didn't happen before. I'm wondering if that's client side, though. No, that's not even client. So there's something up with splitting network. Or... Yeah, there's something wrong with splitting. Let's go into the code. Pipe. Let's go... Not this. I don't know why I went in. I obviously wanted to go into it. So on remove pipe. Here's the UID. Network is null. It returns, so that means it didn't remove anything, right? And then it gets the network from the ID. This could be wrong. I think it's probably fine though. So if there's no network, then it returns. It removes the pipe from the network. The pipes are empty. It should remove the network. You know what? Let's debug it. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to breakpoint this and do that. Oh, is it not hot swapped? I think it's fine. So it will get the network data. So then it should remove the pipe here. I wonder if there's a duplicate like position in here, though. It's gonna stop this from working. I don't think that's possible actually, is it? Because it's a map. There can't be two. That should be fine. So what is pos? Pos is 656 negative 13. So oh, 656 negative 13. So that should disappear. And it will return the network ID. Then from that, it's going to get the network. And then the network, it's going to remove that position. Check what this does. That should be fine. So now there's only one pipe there. Update connected blocks should be fine. So then it's going to go through network.pipe. So there's one pipe in the network, which should be the other pipe that it was next to. And then we're going to see what the connected components are. So there's going to be one. The connected components will be that other pipe. Let's do that. I probably can't do that actually. That's probably going to break. Connected components size is equal 1. Yeah, so that should be fine. And then it should mark it as dirty, which should then cause it to write MBT. It does. So let's check for the fluid manager, which here we are. So we're going to get the pipe network data. Okay, and the value networks. So this has a size of 4. This has a size of 3. This has a size of 1. This also has a what? Huh. Interesting. Weird. Wait. It doesn't create a new network, does it? So when I remove a pipe, the... I think my clearing of the pipes has not worked. I think it's broken something. Because I'm clearing the network. Oh, but you know what I'm not clearing? Yeah, I see the issue. So I'm clearing the networks, but I'm not clearing everything else. So inside of here, there's also pipe to network ID. Hence, I think it's probably getting confused. So let's... I thought there was a tick method in this class. Oh, there is. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. Network. Dot. Not quite what I want. I want to do networks data, and then I want to do networks data dot. Isn't that what I did actually? I thought that's what I did. But what I can do instead, actually, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Okay. I'm tempted to just delete the world and start fresh with a new world. It might be easier. In fact, let's do that. Because then I don't have to worry about it being weird. We'll test it in a new world. If it still bugs out, then I'm a little bit lost. We'll see what it. So we're going to turn that off. We're going to go super flat. We're going to go register ready. We're going to do game rules, and we're going to turn these off, that off, and off. Okay. So let's grab something. So let's grab a fluid pump. Let's grab a fluid pipe, and let's grab a water bucket. Okay. Let's do that. I'm gonna find the side that it connects to. Oh, we're also going to need energy though, so we're going to grab a turbine. And we're going to grab a cable. Okay, so it's actually outputting to this side, so this is actually a little bit broken, but at some point. Because that shouldn't really be a problem anymore. So, okay. So let me now break this. Interesting. How weird. How How very weird. Question, if I do this, that's fine. But it's only when it splits, I guess? So if I do this, yeah, those are now both broken. Okay, let's debug this then, because now we have a very simple, reproducible example. In fact, can I just do? Okay, we have an even simpler example then. So let's go in here and let's find. So we're gonna hit that and go like that. Okay, so we're gonna do on remove pipe. So we'll step into that. We'll get the network data, and then we're gonna get the UUID. Okay, now this will remove the pipe from the pipe to network ID. Okay, then it's going to try and get the network by the ID, which uses this sort of network. So that will be fine. So that'll get us the network. And then we're going to remove the pipe from that pipe's net. Yeah, from that network's pipes. Okay. And then we'll update the connector. I don't think this should be. I think this is fine. Because I think this will just not find any. So new connector blocks it. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So then it's going to go through the connected pipes. Let's step in here as well. Not that, but we shouldn't find anything in there. Okay, so we'll do that. Then we'll come to here, return. Yeah, I just want to step into this. Right, so this should do the persistent state. And it will mark that as dirty. Yeah, so if it's... That's fine, because I haven't enabled this yet. Okay. And then that'll do on state replaced, blah, 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 blah. Okay. So that removes that one, which is fine. That's how it should be. So now we want to see what happens when I break this one. Since this is the important one. So it's going to once again call on remove pipe. It will still get the network data. And it should still find that in here. So pos is -10, 56, -2. So -10, 56, -2. This one. So it should remove that. It did. So that's fine. Okay, then it's going to try and get the network at that ID. So that's going to do this dot networks. And we're looking for... Starts in 77, ends in A4. Oof, there's quite a few in here. But it should be... reasonably. Yeah, this one. So this has one pipe, no connected blocks. Nothing in the storage. That's fine. So that's the right network. But then we remove the pipe from that network. So this dot pipes, and it's going to remove -10, 56, -2. fine. And then it should be empty. So it should do remove network. So it should just remove network. Let's just check network. So 77 and A4. So if we do that. So last time I think it was. Okay, it is gone. Okay. Interesting. And then it should just mark it as dirty. In which it will call write or MBT. Which it does. So we get the manager. The manager will be the fluid one. And it's gonna do this. So we're gonna get the networks. There's only 7 networks, which it shouldn't contain that one. It does not. I don't see how anything could have gone wrong here. It does get or create, yeah, it does get or create network.markDirty, yeah. So this will just do each of the networks. And then it's also going to go through pipe to network ID. But that shouldn't be, that should be fine because there's none at -10, 56, negative whatever. Oh no, it doesn't do get or create network. It does get or create network data, which is the data. Yeah. It doesn't create a new network. So it puts it in the manager. Okay, I'm wondering if maybe read MBT is bringing it back, maybe? Okay, it's actually just not reading, which isn't. But like, how is that still here? So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go... I'm gonna go to the client. Even though I know this isn't a client issue, the client at least can tell me what it thinks is there, what it's trying to render, right? Since it obviously thinks there's something there. So if I go into here, manager, transfer type. So this will actually do here, it will try and get the network data. So if I go, wait, actually let's check what transfer type we're on. We're on fluid, okay, that's correct. So let's go into here. So this .pipe networks data. And we'll look in overworld, since that's the one it's going to get. And then in here. And in networks. And networks to ID. So that will give it a new network data, but only if the key doesn't exist. And the key does exist, so it won't create a new. I mean, we can confirm that it won't create a new one because there's currently 3. And if I just go here. There's still 3, so that's fine. So it's going to get the block pause. Let me try something, actually. I'm going to put a breakpoint here. And I'm going to say pipe.x is equal, I think it was -10. -10, 56, -2. So this is actually the one I just deleted. So if I look at network, interesting. So it's at a different UUID. So somewhere along the lines, it's created a new network. I reckon that's happened when... but it didn't split the network. I was going to say that's happened when it split the network, but it never split the network. Yeah, so that's there. And this is fluid. That's correct. How very weird. Let's do this. Let's look not in here. Let's do in here. Let's find this .network supplier .create, because it's going to be one of these. So is it going to be this one? Is it going to be when I place a pipe? No, it's not going to be when I place a pipe, because I'm not placing a pipe. So is it going to be when I remove a pipe? It could be when I remove a pipe. Oh, I think it is when I remove a pipe. Because when I remove the first one, the first pipe, new network. I think I've changed something here that I wasn't meant to change. I'm gonna look at the GitHub real quick. So where are we? We're pipe network manager on remove pipe. So I'm gonna go commit, and I'm gonna go this one. I think. No, it's not that one. It's got to be the latest. Why are you being weird, GitHub? Hello? This one. This is when I rewrote it. So I go into pipe network manager and pipe network manager, please. Hello, GitHub? My god. Okay. I'm gonna look at on remove pipe. So I'm gonna do view file. Actually, no, don't remove. Show me. Okay, just load the diff. My god. I want to see what I've changed. So on remove pipe, I'm more curious about this part down here. So I created a network before, and then I added the pipes, which is the same thing I'm doing here. I added the network here. I added the pipe here. Okay, what about here? So here I did pipe and networks data.remove network. That should be the same. I removed the network there. I removed the pipe there. Get the network there. I remove the pipe there, which is the same as what I had there. Maybe it didn't work before? I feel like I would have noticed if it didn't work before, because I did a lot of breaking and placing back down the networks. I did that a lot. But I feel like I would have noticed that. Maybe it's, maybe I've changed what I'm removing and adding somewhere. So like, I know data to add pipe. I add pipe, the pipe and the target ID. I inherit the pipes here from the source, which is fine. And then I add the connected pipes from the source, which is fine. Oh, this is merging. Why am I here? I'm not meant to be here. So I inherit pipes from the network. Is that correct? I think so. Wait, this looks different, actually. So... I think that's different. This right here. I inherit pipes from network, but... Oh, I see this. So that just does old network.remove pipe. Interesting. I'm intrigued because it doesn't look like anywhere I actually remove the old network. Like, I'm creating this new network, inheriting the pipes, doing this, blah, 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 blah. But at no point am I actually removing this network here. Which I feel like I should definitely be doing, right? Yeah, see, that's trying to do that. I don't know why it's trying to do that. Don't do that. But, like, I guess I should do that, like, here. Hello, Mikey. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, move pipes from. That does make more sense, because that's a little bit confusing, bearing in mind it actually deletes them. I don't know why I called it that, to be honest, but here we are. Yeah, so it goes, adds the pipe, and then just removes the pipe. That's fine. But I think what I should do here is remove the network. I think. I believe. Thank you. So maybe I just do this. Oh, I probably should do that, actually. But I think I need... I feel like it's weird because I'm kind of used to Copilot knowing what I want to do. But the fact that it's not doing it kind of is making me feel like it's not right. Because surely Copilot would know that I need to remove the network. Oh, I am removing the network. It's literally right here. That's why. It's literally removing the network right here. Just on network to remove. Yeah, it does do that, doesn't it? So why... If the size is... Let return. Ah. Wait, it doesn't even reach. Oh. Wait, I've been going through all of it. It doesn't even reach this. It doesn't reach this because the size is 1, right? Like when we debugged this, it never reached that line. Like watch, if I do this, right? Go into here. I'm network data, right? So we go here, 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 here. So it does network.remove pipe. If the pipes is empty, so the pipes is not empty, then it will update the connected blocks. Right? Wait, update connected blocks doesn't make a new network, does it? No, it doesn't. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. God damn it. I don't know where I am anymore. Okay, I'm here. It goes into here. Let's check that flood field doesn't create a new network as well. It does not. Why does it not match? What did I change? Did I change something? I don't remember changing anything, to be honest, but here we are. Okay, so it will do that. And then it'll say the size is 1. But it hasn't made a new network, right? I don't think so. So if I look at pipe networks data, there's currently 8 networks, which is correct. There should be 8 networks. So then we can also get rid of that because we don't care about that either. So then let's break this one. I'm going to track the number of networks. That's what I'm curious about here. So I'm going to go into this again. We're going to get the network data. Now, how many networks are there now? There's 9 networks. How the fuck is there 9 networks? What? Where did it create a network? How suspicious. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Because I need to find out when it's creating these networks. So I'm gonna do this, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this, and then can I go into this? I just want to breakpoint the constructor, I think. Interesting. So it has created a new network. But where? Where are you? On place pipe? What? Why on earth has on place pipe been called? Huh? Oh. I see. Neighbor update calls place pipe. Interesting. Add and previous state is air. Where? Here? What's the previous state though? I think that's just state. And state is air. You think that'll fix it? If I try again. Nope. On place pipe has still been called. And it's still been called. Oh, now it's been called. Wait, this is even more confusing. How has get placement state been called? Wait, what? How? When is... No, I didn't place it. Wait, did I just place a block? No, I didn't. I broke a block. Did I place a block? Maybe I did. Maybe I imagined it. Okay. Why didn't it get called for that one, though? It called for that one. Anyways, sure. So I will do that. There you go. Let's check now if I split a network. Nice. Okay, there we go. If I now do... That doesn't work. Oh, right, because it's removing the network ID. So, there's actually no physical way for me to get rid of these without... Yeah, but that's fine. So now... If I do this... You know what I need? I need a way to like I need a command that will just like reset like network. Right, I need something like that. That would be very useful. Because then I could just get rid of them. Well, I mean, hopefully I won't have to do that because hopefully we're now done with pipe network. But we're probably not going to be, so, you know. We'll probably come back to that when necessary. Yeah, I know. I don't know how to fix it. I've tried and I couldn't figure it out. I tried using the player's eye height and it just wouldn't work because it uses the previous position. I don't know. I couldn't figure it out. Anyways, let's go ahead and recreate the entire friggin' setup again, shall we? So, we need a mixer. Now, does it come in the top? I forgot where the water comes into the mixer. I think it comes in the top. So, actually get rid of that. Oh, there also is a little bug. With is that not right? Does it not come in the top? Or is it just being weird? Huh. Yeah, see, that's broken something. Ah. Anyways, what I was saying is there's a little bit of a bug where if I like remove a pipe. Also, why? It's done it again. It's actually gone and done it again. The network has just duplicated itself again. I just did something that duplicated the network. Look at that. Whenever I place this pipe, it duplicates the network. Well, at least I assume it's duplicating the network. I don't know what it's doing, to be honest. I think that's when it merges network. So let's look at the merge network code. And I'm also going to look at what I changed when it comes to merge network, since I did modify that method too. So, okay, so we're gonna find merge. Okay. In fact, we'll go on place pipe because that's just on place pipe. Sure, we'll go here even. Okay. Let's go into here. So we're gonna get the network data. Nice and simple. We're gonna go through each of the surrounding blocks and we're gonna find the adjacent networks. So just go through, do that for each direction. Okay. So the adjacent networks is not empty. So it's gonna find well, first of all, it's gonna make it a list. So we're gonna get the entry to the list. Okay. It's gonna grab the first entry. And try and merge that with the other entry. Is that right? And that was set network entry, which is used down here. Yeah, I think that should be fine. So we'll step into here. For some reason, IntelliJ is being weird again, though, so I can't actually debug this. Method move. Oh, I renamed that method. Okay. If I do this, maybe. I don't think actually that's right. Okay, somehow that's fixed it. Nope, that hasn't fixed it. Never mind. Will that fix it? Nope. So are we here then? Okay, I think we're here. So it moves the pipes from this one to that one. That's fine. And then it adds connected block from the source. That's fine. Okay. And then it goes into the source pipe. And it adds them to the pipe network. Doesn't this do that? No, apparently not. I thought this did that, but... Interesting. I mean, this calls this, but that's fine because it's heat pipes. That won't cause. And there's actually no pipes in the source anyways? Right, so the source is the new network. Wait, no, the source isn't the new. Oh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I see what's gone wrong. And I'm already lost again. Where are we? So, move pipes from isn't what I had before. So, because this removes it from the old network, what I had before didn't do that. Like, ever? I don't think. So I should just remove that line completely. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'm just looking through the changes to see if there's anywhere else where I've changed something fundamentally. I don't think so. I think everything else is fine, or at least it looks fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So much code to look through. Okay, at a quick glance, everything else looks fine. When you finish debugging this part in... sure, I will try that. Sure. Okay, so let's do this. And let's actually... We're gonna have to restart the game to actually test this, though, because, yeah. How do I... Never mind. I was gonna say, how do I remove all breakpoints? Oh, actually, since I'm restarting the game, I might as well test, thing. So... Let's subtract. Yeah, this is slightly different, but, sure. Get camera, pause, back. Oh, I see. That's why you've done that. Oh. I see. Well, that's kind of like hard to do. What does this do then? I see. But this just adds the standing eye height. I don't think that will work. I'll try your exact line. Pause.x, pause.y, pause.z. I'm just gonna... And I think I need to do that here as well. We'll try it. Sure. But I'm pretty sure that's not going to work because it doesn't account for if you're not standing, I think. Like you can see here, it just adds the standing eye height, which doesn't take into account the crouching stuff. Unless this gets modified at some point. Actually, it might. It actually might be. We'll see. I don't know why it's called standing eye height if it's not for when you're just standing, but we'll see. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't change a thing. That's what I thought. Yeah. No changey. Anyways, this whole network is dead apparently. Good to know. I've really broken things. I'm gonna add that command because I need it, and I need it ASAP. So go dispatcher.register. Reload underscore pipe underscore, or not reload. I want reset pipe networks. And then reset pipe network command dot register. So if I find command and I'm gonna have to look at what this actually does. I'll move this over to my other monitor so I could copy it. So return command manager dot literal reset pipe networks, and then executes. And all I want is to do from the context I could get the world, yes? Not world? Yes, I can. So I'll say server world, and then I will do reset pipe. No, not that. I don't know why I tried to do that. Pipe network manager dot get managers dot for manager dot get pipe networks data server world dot clear, and then all I need to do is say world pipe networks dot get or create server world dot mark dirty, and that should work in theory. Hopefully that's gonna import. There we go. Let's try that. That will be very, very helpful if this will work. Is the game starting? It is. Taking a while. Taking its sweet old time. So if I do this and then I do slash hello? Did that not do anything? Do I not? Oh, right. It's registered under Industria. I forgot about that. What? I don't think that's what I meant to do. That is definitely not what I meant to do. It should just be execute. Execute. And I'll create the method. then this just does that. And then I think it needs to build it, or maybe not. Maybe. Yeah. That should then work. We'll see. This song is I actually don't know, because YouTube Music doesn't show you chapters. I think I can find it if I do this. This is create. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. This is creator. Good tune. Very good. So now if I do Industria reset pipe network, that has then reset them. But then I can recreate it like that. Okay. So let's do this, 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 this. Okay. We're going to do this. And we're going to see if we can merge or not. There we go. That's better. That's much better. Good. Okay. Fantastic. But yeah, this still doesn't work. So if you have a different solution, 7410, feel free to let me know. Because yeah, it's a little bit annoying. I mean, I should probably just find out how F3 and B does it. Oh no, because that uses a block entity renderer. That's kind of not helpful. But yeah, hello, Shiro JR, welcome to the stream. Let's attach some energy to this guy. Energy has to be on the bottom, I believe. There we go. So that then has energy. We're going to test the entire thing now that it should work. So we also are going to have slurry come out the bottom. Which, yeah, it can actually come out there, which is really weird. But yeah, we'll come back to that at some point. So the slurry will go into a digester, so it needs to come up. So we'll now then have a digester. I don't know why I typed in slurry. Which, if we do this, we'll do that. And then we want to have the energy, which is out the back here. So I need to somehow get that over there, which I think I'll probably do like this. Which gives that energy. Then we need to go from the digester into the clarifier. So we'll go clarifier like this. Check. That's fine. So this is going to take in fluid pipes in here. We'll go fluid pipe. Which I think connects there. Yes, it does. And we're going to go up a little bit. Oh, don't know what just happened there. Not sure what that's about. Might need fixing. So then I'll just connect these. There we go. Okay, now this is item output here, and then this is fluid output here. I don't actually have a fluid tank for it to go into, so I'm actually going to not add those yet. Okay, so let's put some bauxite and some sodium hydroxide into here. That's going to process and produce bauxite slurry, which is going to go straight into here. Which it does, as expected. Just let it do 3 of those, and then once that happens, it will put dirty stuff, dirty sodium aluminate in here. Once this is processed, which it has. So then that should process into sodium aluminate and red mud. Boom. Sodium aluminate, red mud. And then the entire process will repeat. So I can even just do tick rate. Oh, actually, what I should probably check. So the item is going to come out here. Now we actually only tested this with cobblestone. So I'm interested to see what happens here. It's actually fine. That's actually fine. That rolled perfectly fine. I wasn't sure how that would look on a non block, but it looked fine, to be honest. Yeah, so that will go into there, and then that should come into here. And I just want to watch that again. Here it comes. That's fine. It's a bit goofy, but I like it. I like it being goofy, because it's not like overly goofy, it's just a little bit goofy. So yeah, good. Okay. Fantastic. Because pretty much by the time that this is processed and then this is processed, this will have put 1,000 in here again. So that's nice. Nice, and you see that time it actually added 2, I think, as well, which is good. Fantastic. Okay, so the next step then is going to be to add the crystallizer, I guess. That's going to be adding a new machine. Let's prepare. Gotta stay hydrated. Make sure you guys are drinking lots and lots of water. Okay, fantastic. So, yeah, let's do the crystallizer then. I'm actually going to commit this before I add the crystallizer. Because otherwise I'll forget and then I'll have to explain that I've changed loads of stuff. So, fix some to-dos, fix pipes again. And then I also... Well, no, those are kind of part of the... Oh, I guess I've added fluid registry. I don't know how to... I don't know how to shorten this into a single phrase. Better fluid reg-ish? Better fluid reg. Sure, that makes sense. I know what that means. I probably shouldn't have pushed that. I should have just committed it and... Ah, well. It's pushed now. So... Let's add it then. Let's do it. Let's go block in it. And... I think I am just going to call it a crystallizer. I think that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll have a crystallizer. Go. So we'll go into block, add a new class, and we'll call it crystallizer block, which will extend Industria block. And we'll add, obviously, constructor. New block properties. And we're going to say it has horizontal facing, it has comparator output, it's going to have a block entity renderer. It is going to also be a multi-block, so that is a thing to note. And then I think that's all of the like normal ones. We're going to have a shape eventually, but not yet. We are going to want these though, so that's going to be a new that, which will then take in a supplier of block entity, type in it. Not like that though. Then we can do dot drop contents on break. We can do right click to open GUI, and we can also say should tick. Okay, and then it is also going to have a multi-block though, so we multi-block type, multi-block type init dot crystallizer, and then that needs to be dot build. Okay, so oops, nice, that's good. And then this is also going to need that in it. So I don't know how big the crystallizer should be. I'm thinking probably just the same size as the digester, to be honest. I guess maybe like... Yeah, probably... no. Probably the same height as the digester. But we'll have it actually a little bit wider than the digester. So I'm thinking like 3 by 3 by 4. which is how many blocks? So that's 36, so that's 35. I will try that later. 7, 4, 10. Maybe even after the stream, actually. Because I would quite like to move on, and it's only debug rendering, so it's not that big of a... If you want to like PR it or something, then feel free. That would probably be easier. Yeah, I'm gonna comment that out because we'll come back to the shape once we've done the model. We need for now though is the block entity class, which extends updatable entity. It implements syncable tickable block entity. It also implements block entity with GUI, which takes in a block pos payload. It also implements contents dropper, and I think there's something else. It also implements multi-blockable. I think there's something else I'm missing. Let me go to the clarify. Nope, that's everything. Okay. So we have quite a lot of methods to implement here. But we'll start with the usual, so... There we go. Okay, we're going to want then the private final inventory storage of a simple inventory. The wrapped inventory storage is equal to a new wrapped inventory. Now I think the crystallizer I'm just gonna have work like with just just energy, I think. So it's obviously gonna take in a fluid though, so what I'll do actually is I'll do energy first. So we'll do a wrapped energy storage. So wrapped energy storage equals to a new wrap. And then I'll do a private final wrap fluid storage of a single fluid storage. And then we're also gonna no, we're not gonna have any. I should probably put this after that because it's gonna go energy is an input, fluid is an input, and then item is an output. Now it is actually also gonna output a fluid, I believe. I think. I want to see the I want to see the byproduct. That's what I was looking for. So I'm gonna ask good old ChatGPT. Well, actually, it might just be on Wikipedia. I'll have a look on Wikipedia first. Good lord, that is blinding. Yeah, so you get crystallizer. Oh, it also takes in water. Interesting. Okay, so bauxite ore is heated in a pressure vessel along with sodium hydroxide. So that's what produces our sodium aluminate. Yeah, it's dissolved as sodium aluminate. After separation, gibbsite is precipitated when the liquid is cool, and then seeded with fine-grained aluminum hydroxide crystal. Okay. But it doesn't need seed crystals. It would just take longer without seed crystals. Interesting. So it can have like a what do you call it? What do you call it when you have something that speeds it up? A oh my god, I can't think of what they're called. My god. Yes, catalyst. Thank you. Thank you. I was going to go insane. Yeah, so, okay, so we're actually going to have a catalyst as well then. This is actually going to be quite a complex machine. This is going to be way more complex than a lot of the other machines, which is actually going to be interesting. Also, by the way, this being Minecraft music is crazy. It does not sound like Minecraft. But anyways. Hello, Wide. What we are doing is the crystallizer. It's good fun. This is not the correct constructor. I don't know why it generated that. I think it's this way around. Hope I'm right. I am. Good. So, I'm gonna need to write down the different inputs here. So let's go. Oops. Okay, that's fine. So we're gonna go. What are the inputs gonna be? Right. So we're gonna have inputs. We're gonna have fluid, water. Oh, I should do it the other way around. I should say water, fluid. I mean, obviously, but yeah. Then we're also gonna have the sodium. Not sodium. Alumin. What is it? Sodium aluminate, right? Sodium aluminate fluid. And then we're also going to have a catalyst, which apparently is fine-grained aluminum hydroxide crystals. I think I'm just going to call it aluminum hydro. No. Aluminum hydrox. Which a catalyst, which is a optional item. Hello, Hoshikami. I think I pronounced that right. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, the mod is coming along. It's definitely coming along now. I think now that we have all the pipes working, I feel more confident in the future of the mod. That was kind of the thing that I was scared about rewriting. Oh, I'm not scared. I was just worried that like it was just all gonna fail at that point. And they definitely have been a pain in the butt. But I think now that they're done, or well, done, it shouldn't be too bad move. So yeah, we're gonna input water, input sodium aluminate, and an optional input of aluminum hydroxide, which is the catalyst. And then this will output, apparently gibbsite. I'm going to Google what that is because I'm actually not really sure what it is. Interesting. So gibbsite is actually aluminum hydroxide. Interesting. It's a mineral form of I see. So basically the catalyst would actually be the output as well, which is interesting. You can put the output back into the input and it makes the input faster. That's interesting. You know, I don't think I've actually ever seen that before in a tech mod. I'm trying to think if I've seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen that before. But sure. So this is actually going to be... I'm just going to put in brackets. Gibbsite. And I'm going to do the same thing here. And then it will also output... Oh, this is an item. And then it will also output... what was the other thing it outputs? It outputs something else, right? So Grok says it outputs spent liquor. I don't know what that is. Like, what actually is that? Oh, crystal. I'll ask ChatGPT. Oh, sodium aluminate in fire. Sodium aluminate crystals primarily into aluminum hydroxide, which then calcium to produce alumina. During the crystallization stage, other byproducts such as sodium oxalate. I have never heard of that before. And sodium carbonate can form. Interesting. This is actually a thing. This is like a full-on research paper. Interesting. Why did you remove the run configs? I removed the run configs because they just got invalidated all the time. So I just decided I'm going to remove them. which has just worked out so much better because now I can just use the Gradle task and it never gets invalidated, which is great. So much easier. Okay, so should I also then make this have byproducts then? So I can also have it maybe have byproducts. Well, it says it has two, so it has sodium oxalate and sodium carbonate. So sodium carbonate is what they call soda ash, which is used for something. What is that used for? Soda ash. It's used for something. I don't know. It was definitely used for something because I've seen it before. You could have removed them locally. Yes, but then they just get regenerated. So it's easier to just not have. 100,000, sure, because this is probably going to require a lot of energy actually. So max input, we'll say 10,000, and then output is 0. Okay, I should just finish this real quick. So the other outputs we're also going to have. Let me just look up sodium oxalate. I don't know what that is. I know what sodium carbonate is. Sodium oxalate. Because if it's not actually like used as anything in anything, then I'm just not going to add it because I don't want to add things that just are useless, right? So which is a sodium salt of oxalic acid. I've never heard of this before. This is something I've never seen before. Okay. I just want to see if the Wikipedia page says it can, if it can be actually used for anything. How hard is dealing with this complex crafting types and these components? Do you mean hard like in-game, or do you mean hard to develop? Because in terms of developing it, it's like quite tricky. I mean, the actual blocks themselves are like not that bad. It's really just the pipe system is just a right old bugger. If you can avoid it, I would recommend avoiding. Or just do what I did before, which is the hacky way and traverse the network every tick. But I, you know. Just want to find out if sodium oxalate is used for anything. I'll asking ChatGPT. I don't think it's for any. Okay, it doesn't seem to be used for anything, so I'm gonna have then sodium carbonate, which is an item. And this is a byproduct. Is byproduct spelled like that, or is it like BI product? I actually don't know. It is apparently spelled like that. Okay, I thought so. Yeah, I mean, if you're curious how I've developed the whole like networks and stuff, you can look at the previous streams. I haven't done it all on streams, but I've basically gone through and explained it all on stream. So don't do that. Oh god, that's now... dear. Don't do that. Oh god. Notepad is actually, like, crashing? Yep. There we go. Okay, so... yeah, I don't actually need to, like, save that or anything. Okay, I just needed to know what the inputs and the outputs were. So yeah, then we'll do the fluid input. So this dot wrapped fluid storage, and we're gonna add storage. We're gonna add a new input fluid storage, which is gonna take this. Then it's gonna take a capacity, which is gonna be fluid constant stop bucket. We'll just say, I'm going with 5 for like most machines, but I'm probably going to change that in the future because it's an arbitrary number of buckets. So, and then for the direction, I don't want to make it come through the top because the sodium illuminated. So I'll make it come in through like the back, maybe. And then this dot wrapped fluid storage, add storage. No, we'll do this. Yeah, that's fine. So that's gonna then be sodium illuminate. So that's also going to be a new input fluid storage. I'm going to take in this, and then this is also going to have I'll just say a single bucket, I think, for the input would make sense to me. And then the direction, I will just say that is going to be in the up direction. Then we're going to do wrapped inventory storage, and we're going to add the byproduct. So we're going to add inventory. We're going to add a new... I don't think I have like an input inventory, but I do have a new sinking simple inventory, which will take in this, and it's going to have a size of 1, which is going to be the catalyst. I'm going to put that in direction dot north. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Actually, I'll put it in direction dot down. No. It doesn't really matter because these are all going to change when I actually make proper models for these things. So for now, I will say, yeah, for now I'll say north, but it doesn't really matter. Actually, no, I am going to want north as the output, so I will say east or west. It doesn't really matter, but we'll do west. Then we are going to want another output, which is going to be a wrapped storage. We're going to do a new sinking simple inventory. Going to be this, and then we're going to have once again the size of 1. And this is going to be the north one. So this is going to be direction.north. And this is going to be the output. And then we're going to have another one. And we're going to have a syncing simple inventory. This size of 1. And this is going to be direction.east, which is going to be the output byproduct. Can you make it good? Okay, right. Yes, I'm going to try my best to make it good. I'm not gonna try and make it bad, am I? We'll do get cache state, don't get blocked. There we go. We'll do that in a second. On tick, we'll do if this.world is null or world is client will return, and we'll do the rest in a minute. Here we're going to do multi-block type init dot crystallizer. We'll do that in a second. Oh, we are going to want that too. That's a mighty point. So we're going to want a private final list of block pos, which is the multi-block positions, like that. And then I can just return those in here. Screen opening data, that's just going to be a new block pos payload, this.pos. Get display name, that's just going to be title. Create menu, that's going to be a new crystallizer sync ID, player inventory, and then this, and also this dot property, which we're going to create. We'll create them now, actually. Sure, doesn't really matter, to be honest. So we're going to want a private int progress. We're going to want a private int max progress. We're also going to want well, that'll be it for now, actually. So we'll also then have a private final property delegate. Properties is equal to a new property delegate. We're going to return switch on index, say case 0, progress. Yeah, that. And default, we're going to just throw a illegal argument exception, like that. And set is going to do that. And we'll just have a size of 2. Okay, great. That's going to complain for a little while, but that's perfectly fine. Syncable storages, let's do that. So we'll create a public energy storage, which is going to get energy provider direction. We'll say side, actually, it doesn't matter, but we can do get store. Okay, then we're going to want get fluid provider and get inventory provider. This is actually going to be a thinking symbol inventory. Actually, no, we're not going to. That's fine. Then we're going to want the specific blah blah blah. We're going to want the specific ones. So we're going to need a public thinking energy storage, get energy storage. Just going to return thinking energy storage. I'll get energy provider. I'll get fluid storage. So this is going to get fluid provider of south. This is actually going to be the water fluid storage. And we're going to also get the... I don't really know what you're going to call this, but sure, crystal fluid. Sure. Not sure it's necessarily called that, but we'll stick with it. And this is going to be the catalyst inventory. Then we're going to have the output inventory. And then we're going to have the by product. I think like that makes. We're not going to have get progress or anything like that. We simply don't need it. Okay, in here we're going to want a sinking energy storage. We're going to want that, that, and just return them all in here. Nice. Okay. Let's quickly go ahead and register all of these providers as well. Or I completely forget, because I don't want to forget and then be like, why is this not working? Because I've done that before. So we'll do that. Get energy provider. Is it gonna know? And let's go. What's wrong with this? Inventory provider. Because yeah, this is not correct. This should just be an inventory storage. I'm gonna say get storage offside. Which means these are not going to work for that. So this needs to be this.wrapped inventory storage .get inventory. And unfortunately, the inventories are actually going to have to work differently. So that's going to need to be like that. That's going to be like that. That's going to need to be like. You fixed the text fish. That text. Why can I not say that? Text shift thing? Why did that say so long to say? You fixed it? How did you fix it? I am very curious. Did that fix this? Yes, it did. Good. Or yeah, just make a PR or something. And I'll look for it. What's this? This is complaining because we don't have a screen handler. Should we do that next? No, let's not do that next, because we need to save to MBT and then we also need to sync it. So let's do those first. So let's, I think we can close this now, can't we? That needs to be that. And we can close that as well. You made the last change you sent in. Fantastic. Okay. I'll try that. Yeah, I'll try that later. I'm not going to do it now because we're doing different things now, but we'll try it later. Yeah, so we need to sync. So let's go into good things to look at. Clarifier, sure. Really matter, to be honest. All we're looking for is this. I will just put them down here because they're not that important. I do need to do this, but I'm just going to say to do implement so that I can actually come back to that and do it. Good. Okay. I'm actually gonna we'll do it now because it should be fairly true. So instead of 3 by ooh. See, the problem with going 4 by 4 by wait, what did I set it to? Did I set it to 4 by 4 by 4? Oh, 3 by 3 by 4. Okay. So actually, this is very simple then. So I can just do 3, 3, 4, and all I have to actually change is the y. Change that to 4. That's not equal to 4. So 0, no, 3. Wait, is that right? So 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 0, 1. Yeah, 3. I'll just do less than 4. That's otherwise very confusing. Okay, so that should then work. And then, yeah, let's do read MBT and write MBT. So we'll do write MBT. And we'll do MBT.put. Energy. This dot wrapped energy storage dot write MBT registries. MBT.put water. No. Fluid tank. Inventory. Progress. Max progress. We're also going to want the recipe stuff, but we'll get to that later. So then we'll do if MBT.contains energy and MBT element.list, and we'll read that back. Boom, boom, boom. Lovely. Okay. Other than the tick method, we're pretty much done. Let's create the green handler. And don't be fooled, by the way, the tick method is going to be a lot of work. So we're going to want a private, not a private final. Yeah, that, and then we're also going to want a private final green handler context, and we're also going to want a private final property delegate property. We're going to want a public crystallizer, not that. Int sync ID, player inventory, player in, and then also the block pause payload, and then also no, that's it actually, isn't it? So then that will call this sync ID, player inventory, player inv dot player dot world dot get block entity payload dot pause, and we'll just cast that. And then that will also take in a new array property delegate of size 2. And then we'll do a public crystallizer screen handler, int sync ID. Yeah, that pretty much. Except this is going to also take screen handler type in it. Oops, not that. And that will be the crystal. Okay. Then we'll get the wrap inventory storage. That doesn't really matter, but that's fine. Then we'll do inventory storage dot check size. We're going to set size of 3, I think. And then on open. Great. And then, yeah, we'll do the rest in a second. So we're going to want to do add player. We can actually do that now. Fine. Add player slot. That is, I think, player inv, and then does it actually take in the player inv? It does. I didn't remember it doing that. Player inv, and then I think it's 8 and 84. Yeah. Okay. I need to add my own inventory there. And then we're going to do, we need to check the data count of property to be 2. I actually should do there. And then we're going to do add properties, this properties. I guess it makes more sense to do that. Right, something like that, I guess. Let's create this as well. Nice. So that fixes that. Whilst I'm here, before I do this, otherwise I'm gonna forget. We need to do that. There we go. And we are gonna want quick move, of course, and then we're also gonna want the other thing. We are gonna want that, actually. That is a point. But not what I was thinking of. The other thing is can use, which is gonna return this. Gonna return can use, which takes in the stock context the player, and then blocking it crystallizer. That, and that's going to need to be slot index. I already know that, but we'll fill that out in a second. Why is this complaining? Because it might be null. That's fine, I think. I don't think that's an issue. So I need to add my inventory. Let's make the GUI first then. I'm actually gonna open, I'll go like digester maybe. So this will be the energy bar. That's perfectly fine. We are going to have a fluid input. That's fine, but we're actually going to have 2 fluid inputs. So how do I actually want to make this GUI look? We're not going to have an item. No, we are going to have an item input. The item input is going to be the catalyst. So it makes more sense for that to go like up here somewhere. Let's extend this down. Be in line with that. And pull this down. Okay. And then what I'm going to do... First of all, I'm going to remove this arrow to the right. I'm not sure this is all going to fit in this GUI, but we'll try. So I'm basically going to copy it, paste it there. Okay, see ya. So that will do that. It doesn't output a fluid, right? It just outputs 2 items. So I will do that. Let's make it like an actual output slot, actually. That's probably a good idea. So I'm actually gonna cover this up, and I'm gonna open the furnace. Actually, I already have it from the electric furnace. Even better. So there we go. I think that's roughly centered. It's very hard to tell, to be honest. But I think that's fine. This is, though, it's not centered on x-axis like that. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. This is quite weird. I think I'm going to put the energy widget on the right. I mean, I really need to add some like consistency to my GUIs, because currently they honestly don't have any. Yeah, I think I'm going to move that like there, because otherwise it's next to the fluid inputs, which is like kind of confusing. Because then that will also allow me to just move this over there. Which I'm going to need some space on top anyways. So I'm going to move the entire thing down a tad. Like that. And then just fill that in. And fill that in. I think this is okay. Let's just move this. In fact, I'm going to do this and then do that. And what I can do is I can... it actually needs to be centered in like this area. I'll do that, and then I'll do effects, object, align object, like that. Still looks quite weird, so it might need some work, but I think for the most part this is fine. This probably, to be honest, should be moved to the left a little bit, not by much, a little bit. Oh, I see, that's on a different layer. Okay, we'll put it on this layer then. That's no, I don't want it on that layer. I want it on a new layer. This is not an electric furnace. No. But even if it, well, no, even if it was an electric furnace, I don't think I would use an arrow. That's kind of weird, I think. I don't know. That just doesn't really sound... Oh god. Oh right, because that's fine. Yeah, I just think that would be a bit weird. Like, this is my electric furnace. Basically just the same as the vanilla one, at the fuel slot on the left. Anyways, I think this is fine. I don't see a problem with this. So I'm gonna call this, what is it called? I keep forgetting what this one's called for some reason. I don't know why. There we go. I don't know why I closed that, because I need that back. Hello Mikey, welcome back. Yeah, I need this back because I need to... Well, I need to do two things. So first of all, I need to see where the player inventory is, which is actually at 8 and 92, because this one is a little bit different from like a normal GUI. Then the first input slot is going to be... We'll do add slot. Hello, add slot, new slot, and we're going to say block entity, get catalyst inventory. Index 0 is going to be at 54 and 12. Then we're going to add slot again, and this is actually going to be a new output slot. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I think IntelliJ is just being weird. And this is going to get the... Which one's first? I think it's the output inventory. Which is going to be at... And I'm going to have to figure this one out. So... The whole output slot is 24 by 24. I need to find like the... 16 by 16 area within it, which I think is 131 and 27. And then I need to add another output slot of block entity dot get byproduct inventory is 0, 131.51. I'm using your fluid widget. I was wondering how to make it stretch and instead tile. Basically, instead of drawing a single sprite, you need to just loop over and draw multiple sprites, and then yeah, just loop over the size, like the size divide by 16. So loop over that many times, and then draw a sprite through each of those, and then with the leftover, you have to loop over and draw the leftover. I need to do that at some point. I haven't actually got around to doing it, just because it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I do need to do that at some point, to be honest. But as I say, I just haven't got around to doing that. Okay. Before I do the screen, I'm gonna do the data gen, because I kind of forgot, and I'm probably not gonna remember if I don't do it. So add crystallizer, lang, we're just gonna do translation builder dot add block init dot crystallizer, and then hopefully, yeah, good, thank you. Model provider, this is not actually gonna have like any special model. It's going to be, well, it is going to have a special model, but it's not going to have like a one that I can put in here. The only thing that will need to go in here is going to be the in-hand display model, which I'm setting all to the same thing for now, but that's probably not going to work completely, so I'll probably have to change those in the future. But that's fine. Recipe, not going to do recipes yet, not important. Okay, we have one error. That's just because it needs importing. And then the other thing is that we're gonna need the progress, which I almost forgot about. I go like here, and I'm gonna have to end the stream in a minute as well, but that's fine. Basically this one, so this has how many slots? This has 3 slots, so actually this is going to be perfect. This should work completely fine then. So I'll do that real quick. Let me just check this is right. So slot stack, and then it turns empty. Yeah, that should be fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, I need the progress things, which is what I meant to get from the crusher screen handler and then just completely forgot. So what I need is get progress percent and put it in here. And then I also need to say ideally public int get progress scaled, and I think it's, if I remember correctly, it's 20. Never mind, I was going to say it's 24 pixels, but Copilot reckons it's 22. It is 24. Copilot, you're lying to me. I don't believe it. I can't believe it lied to me. I was sure it was 24 and Copilot put 22, but it is 24. Damn. Unbelievable. I once again have just closed it. I didn't mean to do that. Well, actually, yeah, we're probably going to end here anyways. Let's see, how long have we been going for? We've been going for 3 hours and 10 minutes. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here then. Because I need to stuffs. So yeah, I'm going to end it here. We're not going to have time to test this because we don't have the screen, but we haven't actually really done anything anyways. Like, we don't have any tick logic or anything. So we're probably going to get around to doing that next time, which may be tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, right? Or just tomorrow's Saturday? I don't know. What day is it today? Is today Friday? Today might be Friday. So I think tomorrow's Saturday. Or is today Saturday? Wait, I actually don't know. It's Friday. Okay. So tomorrow then I will stream again. Yeah, there'll be another stream again tomorrow then. I'll get that scheduled in later, and we'll kind of finish this off hopefully tomorrow. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. So obviously I hope you guys enjoyed, and yeah, I will see you all in the next stream tomorrow. So goodbye.